Welcome to Hearing the Stories of Our Health, Perspectives of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit Youth, a podcast series produced by the National Collaborating Center for Indigenous Health, in partnership with Birchbark Collaborative. My name is Victoria Grisdale, and I am the host of this podcast. From May to July of 2025, 13 Indigenous youth came together in Winnipeg, Prince George, and Ottawa to develop digital stories on what health means to them. This podcast isn't a polished studio production, it's real talk. It's about Indigenous youth reflecting on their lives, their communities, and what health really means to them in a world that often forgets to ask them. In this episode, First Nations youth Jesse Macdonald speaks about the impact art has on her and her family, and the importance of having a creative outlet. So first, can you introduce yourself, including your name, community, and age?
My name is Jesse Macdonald. My dad was from Tachie and my mom's from Clayton. And I was born in Prince George. And I'm 16 years old.
Can you tell me about your future goals?
I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but I've been looking into going to a cosmetology school in Vancouver.
That's great. And you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
So if you could describe what your digital story is about, what would you say?
It's about my journey with art and how it's helped me heal over the years.
Art is an amazing thing. I'm also an artist, so could yap about it forever. What is important to you about health as an Indigenous youth?
I guess keeping healthy relationships with friends and family, and taking breaks for yourself, taking time to get to know yourself. I feel like that's really important.
Yeah. And can you tell me how your art is a part of health?
I like to, when I'm upset or when I feel like there's something that needs to change, I like to turn to art to help me with that. I'll put on some makeup or I'll style my hair differently, which I actually did just change up the style again. Or I'll draw something to kind of express how I'm feeling.
As a fellow colored hair person, I totally get it. And did the workshop impact the way that you think about health?
It kind of did, because when you were at first asking the questions about it, everyone was just saying oh yeah, health is just exercising, eating healthy, and I'm like, but that's not what I do to be healthy. That's not how I view being healthy. So I tried to think about it deeper, and I came up with, art.
And if you did another digital story about health, would there be anything else you'd want to say? Or anything you'd want to add?
I'd probably talk just a little bit more in depth about my experiences and just how I went from being, a super depressed kid to a little bit more stable teenager.
And is there anything you'd like to share with other youth who watch your video?
I guess if you want to start art, even if you think it's bad at where you're at right now, the more you practice and the more you love your art, the more you love what you do, the better you'll get at it. Because trust me, at first, I did not like my art.
Do you want to maybe talk to me a bit more about the way art has impacted your life and been just a positive thing?
It's always been something that my siblings and my family have shared between us, because all of my siblings and I, we are all artists in our own ways, whether we produce music or we draw, and it's always connected us. Sometimes we'll just all get together at the kitchen table and we'll draw together. We'll be like, hey, look at this, and we'll be like, oh wow, that's cool. That's another way that's helped me.
It's good to have that as a bond that you guys share. So thank you, Jesse, for joining me today on this podcast. It was lovely to speak with you. I think you're a great, brilliant young artist, and I cannot wait to see where the future takes you. So thank you so much for being here with us today. To hear more podcasts in this series, head to the Hearing the Stories of Our Health, Perspectives of First Nations, Inuit and Métis Youth on the National Collaborating Center for Indigenous Health website, NCCIH.ca. Music on this podcast by DJ Taj Rashid is licensed and royalty-free under Final Cut Pro software used as part of this project. Finally, a special thanks to the TD Foundation for generously supporting this project.